In just 6 months from today, you are going to be unrecognizable. You're going to be a whole new person. You're going to get so much closer to the person you've always dreamed of being. You're going to be disciplined. You're going to be ambitious. You're going to be hardworking. You're going to get things done. You're going to be in shape. You're going to be closer to your goals. You're going to have new skills under your belt. I know that sounds drastic and also sounds unrealistic, but believe me, it's possible. If you tell yourself it's unrealistic, you need a mindset shift. Um, I'm telling you it's possible because I've done it. So if you're currently stuck and you currently feel like your life is going nowhere and you need to make a change and you want to start moving in an upward trajectory, over the next I've got four things that you can do that you can follow, and if you follow these steps over the next 6 months, I truly believe that you will become a whole new person. So it's time to lock in. Get a book, get a diary, write the date, write your start date, write your end date, and it's time to lock in on your goals, baby. It's time to make that change, to come out 6 months from now being a whole different person. People won't even recognize who you are. 6 months from now, not only would other people find you unrecognizable, but you will also look in the mirror and be shocked at the results. You'll be shocked at the hard work you put in, and you'd be shocked at the person you've become. If you're going to join me on this journey for the next 6 months, there's four things that I want you to do with me. Um, that's going to move you in this trajectory of becoming a brand new person. First and foremost, the most important thing is to get in shape. If you're not a member of the gym, if you don't do any form of physical activity, you need to start doing something. If you can't afford to go to the gym, start running, start doing body weight exercises, calisthenics. Um, Ideally, what I would recommend is that you start lifting between 3 and 5 times a week. Get stronger. I think it's really, really important for every guy to have a decent level of strength. Not only physically will you look better, but for your mental health, you just feeling strong is such an unmatched feeling for a guy to have. It's something primal inside. There's something primal there that when you're strong and when you are benching those two plates, you feel like an animal and you feel like you're supposed to be doing it, like you're supposed to be of that strength level. So start going to the gym consistently, 3 to 5 times a week. Lift heavy, start moving, start running. Um, Ideally, what I would recommend is lift heavy and also implement running 1 or 2 times a week. Now, obviously, if you're just coming straight off the couch and you've never done any form of physical activity, take it slow. Maybe start with 1 or 2 times a week. But if you're in decent shape and you're kind of sloppy, then let's go. It's time to grind. Get in there and lock in. And of course, prioritize your protein. It's the only way you're going to get stronger in gym. It's the only way you're going to get bigger. It's the only way you're going to look bigger and fuller. The second thing that you're going to do over the next 6 months is to learn a new skill. Um, this is extremely important in your journey of development, in your journey of growth. Pick something that you've always been interested in, something that you've always wanted to try, something that you've thought about but never actually put in the effort to do, or never taken the leap. It could be anything like learning how to build a website, learning how to code, or something just for fun. Take up a course, do an online course. There's so many things out there. There's free things on YouTube that you could learn. Start making videos, learn how to edit. Just pick one thing and stick to it, and try and do it. Try and do it every day for the next 6 months, and see how good you can get at this. Um, yeah. So number two, learn a new skill. Number three ties in to number two, but it also can be separate if you wanted to. But number three is to build a project. Ideally, you'd want this project to be tied in with the new skill that you're learning. So if you're learning how to build, if you're if the skill that you're learning is how to build a website, then build your own website, build your own blog, build your own page about whatever your interests are. Um, Actually do it, make it live, start posting on it. if your new skill is to learn how to edit videos and actually make videos and actually start posting on YouTube, actually start editing, um, build a project and work on this project while you learn. And while you're learning, work on your project. It's one of the best ways to learn, to get hands-on real-time experience while you're learning something. um, I found that it literally is the only way that I learn. And while you're doing this, you don't realize, but you're also building a portfolio. And if it stems from a skill that you are genuinely interested in, and then flows onto you building a project from using the skill that you're interested in, then what you don't realize is happening there is you're building a portfolio to a potential career path. That happened for me, but if you're happy with your career, then that's fine. But I think this is super important. It just it develops you in a different way to be learning something new. It gets your mind of you being stuck in a it gets your mind of you being stuck in this rut in the same place. It helps you to move into that zone of proximal development where you're learning something that's not too hard, that's going to make you anxious, and something that's not too easy to the point of where you get bored. So you want to be in that zone of proximal development in these four stages that we go through. Number four, the last step, the last thing, and one of the most important ones is to brace discomfort. During these 6 months, pick one thing that you know is going to be uncomfortable for you, and try and do that one thing every single day over the next 6 months. I know this is probably the hardest one out of the four, but if you do this, trust me, you are going to come out on the other side unrecognizable to even yourself. You feel like an absolute beast if you can stick at something hard every single day. Um, you will go through times where you feel as though you're just an animal, you're a beast, you're unstoppable. Like, it will boost your confidence, it will boost your self esteem. You just become this masculine version of yourself that you've never really seen before. And if you're someone who's never really embraced something that's hard, never really embraced discomfort, and you want to start small, then you can start off small and over time gradually increase how uncomfortable you can make yourself. If you can't think of anything, my prime example that I always go back to is cold showers. Um, every morning for the next 6 months, take a cold shower. It will literally change you. It will change how you think about yourself. Um, just the act of forcing yourself to do something you don't want to do every day, it shows you that you are in charge. You set the rules, and you will follow, and you will do what you say. And if you do that over a long enough period of time, you'll come out on the other end undeniably different. I hope this was helpful. I hope this makes it out to someone who finds it helpful. And like always, thank you for watching.